This is Betty and Veronica number 295 in the Archie series from the Archie Comics group, and sold for 40 cents. And Veronica says, "I'm trying to find one with a nice touch, Betty." And Betty says, "Sigh, I've already found one with a nice touch, Veronica." And on the inside cover, there's an advertisement, Josie in Shopping Spree, and this is for Twinkies cakes. And Josie says, "There's a word for boy crazy girls like Melody. Yeah, lucky. Ta-ta for now, my boys. My cousin and I are going shopping." Shopping? We haven't been shopping for 1,000 years. Is that all? Besides, it never hurts to know what the competition is up to. Sometime later. We were lucky to get the dressing room next to Melody and her cousin. Wow, just listen. Yummy, love it. That looks good. Just what I wanted. Yummy golden sponge cake, dreamy cream filling. Hostess Twinkies cakes. You were talking about Twinkies. Melody always brings Twinkies on a shopping trip, so it shouldn't be a total waste. Hostess Twinkie cakes make a terrific accessory. They go with everything. Never go out of style. Are right every time of day. For a dumb blonde, sometimes Melody's very smart. You get a big delight in every bite of Hostess Twinkies cakes. And it says Archie's Girls, Betty and Veronica, number 295 from July 1980, published monthly by Close Up Inc. And the first story is Betty and Veronica in a baggy bag. I'm getting rid of all my straight leg jeans. Baggy jeans are where it's at. But my boyfriend says he won't be seen with me if I wear them. Are we going to be slaves to the whims of the boys? Or are we going to be our own women and be fashionable and comfortable? Veronica is right. Why should the boys dictate to us? Baggy jeans, here we come. I just can't wait to get home and put mine on. Same here. Yuck, this new fashion is going to put an end to girl watching. Oh, wow. Here come girls worth watching. Thank heavens they're not falling for those ridiculous baggies. Betty, you heard the boys. They just don't like baggies. What choice will they have if we stick together and wear baggies? As Veronica says, we have the right to be fashionable and comfortable. The boys will adjust. Just to be sure we all stick together on this, let's round up our slim jeans and give them to charity. That was a good idea of yours, Betty. Yes, this way there'll be no weakening. Some of these jeans look brand new. Are you girls sure you want to donate them? We're positive. There are the boys. Gird yourselves, girls. Baggies? Will you look at that? Sorry, fellows, but we dig this new style. But we don't. I'm afraid you don't have much choice in the matter. Ah, but we do have a choice. What's going on, Midge? They're clustered around some girl who's still wearing straight-legged jeans. Who is this traitor? It's Veronica. You're the one who said she wasn't going to appear in straight-legged jeans. But that was before all you girls got on my bandwagon. I can't possibly wear anything that everyone else is wearing. You know I'd like to be different. Well, girls, we have only one choice. This is the biggest and best sale we've ever had. The girls are buying all their old jeans back. At the end. Here's an advertisement for Hubba Bubba. Gum fighting do's and don'ts. Here's Little Jinx in a Diet Wyatt. Charlie, eating peanuts? I thought you were dieting. Peanuts are fattening. Ah, how do you know, Little Jinx? Did you ever see a skinny elephant? And here's Betty and Veronica, gag bag. Daddy, may I have an advance on my allowance, please? Again? I'm keeping a record of these advances, Veronica. The weeks are mounting up. Really? How many weeks so far? You're into 1987. Mr. Barker, is this a new brand of dog food? Yes, your dog will love it. Oh, I don't know. She's pretty fussy. Suppose she won't eat it. Don't worry. It comes with a guarantee. If your dog doesn't like it, just come back here, and I'll sell you a dog that does. And here's Betty's Short Fashions. Send your fashion ideas to Betty and Veronica Fashions. I think that one's my favorite. Advertisement for strong arms and a reward for this penny. The next story is Betty and Veronica and Talk of the Town. For you, dear. Thanks, Daddy. Betty, oh Betty, what a surprise. That's as much a surprise as the fact that the sun rose this morning. Well, I may as well catch up on some of that paperwork I brought home. 2 hours later. Bring. Mr. Lodge, this is Archie. Sorry to have to call you on your private line, sir. There must be something wrong with your other line. I just keep getting a busy signal. Hold on. Everything's normal, Archie. Veronica's talking to Betty. Oh, I'll try every hour on the hour. I think that might be the best idea. I wonder what they find to talk about for such a long time. Ah, you're off the phone. What did Betty have to say, dear? She just called to say she's coming over, Daddy. That's it? Just about. She must be the slowest talker in town. Bong, bong. That must be Betty. Hi, Betty. Come on in. Hi, long time no see. Sit. Relax. What's new? What could be new? They just stopped talking 10 minutes ago. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hee hee, giggle, giggle, yakety yak, hee hee, chatter, yak, yak, chatter. Goodbye. See you soon. Right. Well, finally talked yourselves out, eh? Golly, no, Daddy. Betty just went home to pick up a few things. Huh? She's going to sleep over. We have to catch up on things. Chatter, chatter, giggle, yak, 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 whisper, hee hee, giggle. It boggles the mind. Go to sleep, dear. It's something you men will never understand. And here's a puzzle, Mr. Lodge speaking out. Mr. Lodge has an interesting idea running around his head concerning Veronica. It's simple to figure out. Find it by putting the numbered letters into the same numbered blank spaces. Here's an order form for Archie Comics Digest number 43. And an order form, not 2, but 3 for $1 checklist. The next story is Betty and Veronica and Hobby Lobby. Every year, Betty's Dollhouse wins the blue ribbon at the hobby show. Yawn, it's a harmless enough pastime, I suppose. This year, the blue ribbon winner also wins 2 tickets to dinner and a rock concert. You'll be my date if I win, won't you, Archie? Of course. Betty, you've just aroused my competitive instincts. Don't be so certain about the blue ribbon. I've decided to enter the hobby show. Daddy, I'll need your architect to help me plan a dollhouse. I'll also need a carpenter, an electrician. It sounds like you're building a real house. The day of the hobby show. It looks like the blue ribbon will be yours again. I'm not so sure. This year, Veronica is also entering. And here she comes now. Wow. This way with my dollhouse. Gasp. It's like a palace. Look at that. It has real electric fixtures that turn on and off. And plumbing fixtures that give you water. And look at the landscape they're setting up. It's a miniature garden. Unbelievable. Veronica, you had a staff of professionals help you. It's not fair. Yawn. My dear girl, when will you learn that life itself is not fair? Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have made their decision. The blue ribbon, first prize with dinner and concert tickets, goes to Betty Cooper. Betty Cooper? But what about my entry? The judges have decided that Veronica's entry is so unusual that it merits a special super award. That's more like it. The This magnificent dollhouse and its owner will tour the nation's hobby shows for the next 2 weeks. My goodness, who thought I'd get all this attention? Click, click. It looks like I win another prize besides these dinner and concert tickets. Whatever do you mean? While you're away on tour, I'll have Archie all to myself. Taking advantage of my absence? Betty, that's not fair. My dear girl, when will you learn that life itself is not fair? The end. Here's an advertisement for Poster Spectacular, number 68. And here's Dear Betty and Veronica. And Veronica's Fantasy Fashions. Let's see, I think I like this one best. A. And here's an advertisement. An Atlas body in 7 days. The insult that made a man out of Mac. If you can't find Archie series comics in your neighborhood, ask your local news dealer to get them. The next story is Betty and Veronica in refresher course. Whew, what a day. I feel like a whipped dog. Me too. Like I've been through a ringer. 3 quizzes and 45 minutes of calisthenics are too much. I'm limp as a rag. How about hitting the chocolate shop for a little refreshment? We deserve it. Innkeeper, a flagon of mead. Or if you're out of mead, make it 2 root beers. You two look beat. Sigh, we are. A little refreshment and then home to soak in a tub. And early to bed. Amen to that. Jug and Jack and I are going bowling for a few hours. Jack? Yeah, I thought you knew him. Jack Sharp. Oh, yes. The profile, the deep dimples, wavy blonde hair, teeth like a keyboard. That's the guy. Let's get going, Arch. Maybe we can pick up a 4th at the alleys. It's more fun bowling with 4. Ooh, that's a devious look Veronica has. Well, home to my hot tub and into bed early. Bye, darling. See you tomorrow. Sleep tight. I couldn't rest properly knowing my friends needed a 4th for bowling. Hee hee. What's a little fatigue compared to helping out your friends? Sacrificing oneself, that's the true meaning of life. Archie and Juggy will be so grateful to me. And even, what's his name, I'll bet. I can see it now. The 3 of them, wandering about looking for a 4th. And who should show up but me? Our prayers have been answered, they'll say. Here comes good old Veronica. She and I will bowl against you two. Oh, what's his name, will exclaim, his blue eyes gleaming with excitement. We'll lose the game, but he'll consider himself a winner. Ooh, I can't wait to see their happy faces. Crunch. I thought you were tired. Out of my way, you falsifying female. Well, goodness gracious, look who's here bowling. Just a threesome. Archie, Juggy, Reggie, and... Reggie? He was here practicing his hook. Yeah, we were looking for a 4th, and good old Reg was right here. You're throwing the ball much more fiercely than usual, Ronnie. We need a spare, Jack. I'm pretending the head pin is good old Reg. Crash. End. And here's an advertisement for 100 Little Dolls for $5. And on the back cover, there's an advertisement for Bubble Yum Wild Cherry Bubble Gum. Thanks for watching.